DM Science and Plants World presents about the Gibberellins, a plant growth promoter, a kind of phytohormone. Phytohormone is a substance or a chemical component which are prepared or synthesized by the plant itself. This is the structure of Gibberellins. We already discussed about the plant growth regulator and the phytohormone Auxin. Do check the description box to find the link for those videos. Initially, we will discuss about the discovery of Gibberellins. That means the person who are involved in the discovering process of Gibberellins and from which source they discovered the Gibberellins and isolated the Gibberellins. The effect of Gibberellins is first noted by the Japanese people in the year 1800 itself from the rice plant which is suffered from the disease known Bacane, that is foolish seedling disease, and this disease is caused by the fungus named Gibberella fujicore, and this disease is noted by the person Kurosawa in the year 1926. The active substance which are separated from the fungus is named as gibberellin by the person Yabuta in the year 1935. More than 100 gibberellins were reported from the fungi and higher plants, and they are named as GA, that is gibberellic acid 1, GA2, GA3 and so on. GA3 is the first discovered gibberellin. In the year 1938, that is 1938, Yabuta and Smicky isolated the gibberellin in crystalline form, which is a crystal-like structure, and in the year 1955, Brine and some other person gave the name gibberellic acid. And in the year 1961, Cross and et al., that means Cross and many people worked together and established the structure of gibberellic acid as you found before. Occurrence. The gibberellic acid or gibberellin are produced by the plant in the regions like embryo, roots and young leaves which present near the tips. Even in immature seeds, the concentration of gibberellin is much more when compared to other parts. Precursor. We already said that any substance or any compound that synthesized or manufactured has the precursor. Consider if C is a substance or a compound which we manufacture or synthesized naturally, it should come from the substance like A and B. A and B combine together to form a product which is called as C. So A and B is considered as a precursor for the compound C. Likewise, the gibberellin or gibberellic acid are formed from some sort of precursor, and we are going to discuss about that one here. Gibberellin are the chemically related to the compound terpenoids like natural rubber, carotenoids and steroids, which are formed from the 5-carbon precursor known as isoprenoid unit, that is isopentyl prophosphate, that is IPP, which are formed through number of intermediates, even though the primary precursor is the acetate group. Chemical structure. Gibberellins has the Gibbering. So this is the structure of gibberellin or gibberellic acid. Here you may notice that the chemical compounds like hydroxyl group, that is OH group, CO group, O group and CH3, that is methyl group, COOH acid group, CH2 group and again OH group is found in the Gibbering. This benzene ring and this 2 ring and this all 3 ring is considered or named as Gibbering. Transport in plants. The gibberellic acid or gibberellin in plants is transport in the way of non-polar, which means it didn't transport cell to cell manner as you found in the Auxin, because Auxin prefer polar transport. Gibberellins are translocated through the phloem, which is the food conducting tissue, and xylem is the water conducting tissue. With this two tissue, the transport of gibberellin takes place because lateral movement takes place in between the vascular bundle. Next one is the physiological effect of gibberellin. Gibberellin produce extraordinary elongation of stem, which is caused by the cell division and cell elongation. So it helps to lengthening the or growth of the plant. Rosette plants, that is genetically dwarf plant. Dwarf means the plant won't grow in height. It gets short because the internodes is not very much elongated. It found little bit too short. So that plants are termed as rosette plants. If the rosette plants are exposed or treated to the gibberellins, they grow well with the internodal growth because gibberellin helps to promote the excessive internodal growth. So this kind of sudden elongation of stem, which is followed by the flowering, is said to be blotting. Gibberellin also helps in breakdown of dormancy in potato tubers. If the dormancy breaks, then germination will start. So to break the dormancy period, Jibril plays a role. Many biennial plant, we already discussed about the habit and habitat of plants also. Do check the description box to find the link for those videos also to know about the biennials, annuals and perennials. Many biennial plants used to flower in the second year of their growth period. If the plant want to flower in the initially, that means in the first year itself, the plant used to expose to the cold season. Instead of exposing to the cold season, if we treat that plant with the gibberellin, then it will produce or start flowering in the first year itself. Agriculture role of gibberellin: formation of seedless fruits, that is parthenocarpic fruits, that is the fruit formed without fertilization process. Example for that one is seedless tomato, apple, cucumber, banana, orange and all. Auxin also helps in the formation of parthenocarpic fruits, that is seedless fruits. It also promotes the formation of male flowers in Cucurbitaceae and it helps in crop improvement. We discussed that Auxin helps to promote the formation of many female flowers in cucurbits, that is Cucurbitaceae plants. But here gibberellin helps to form the more male flowers in Cucurbitaceae family member plants. Here uniform blotting and increased uniform seed production is induced by the gibberellin, improves the number and size of grapefruits, which favors the yield increment. It also promotes the elongation of internode in sugarcane without reducing the sugar content. It also promotes the flowering in long day plants even under the short day condition. We will discuss in future videos about the long day plant and short day plant. It stimulates the seed germination. So this is about the gibberellins, a phytohormone.